being a chosen one is not something that you should just be calling yourself for fun. Like, it's not fun. So if you aren't one, you should not be trying to call yourself one. I'm saying that because I'm actually one, and I'm sharing my story and showing proof and receipts of how I'm one. Now, take a look at this picture. This is my mother right there, my oldest sister, my youngest sister, and me. Now observe with your eyes and your eye what you see in this picture. Really take time to observe it. They say that a picture says 1,000 words, and this picture says more than that. Now, at this time, I believe I was about 18 or 19. I was living with my mother and my sisters, as you can see. Me and my oldest sister are 5 years apart, so if I was 18, she was about, 22 or something like that. My youngest sister, me and her are 2 years apart. So if I was 18, she was 16. And that's my mom. Around that time, she was probably like in her early mid 40s. Now, I've always thought that me and her had a close-knit relationship, but that was when I was really young. And then when I turned 13, that was done. Like, what I thought was over. She abandoned me completely. I was used to her doing my hair and making me look nice. She never took the time to teach me how to do that for myself at that time. And so I was used to her, depending on her. And then just one day, she just cold turkey was like, I'm not doing your hair no more, so you need to figure something out. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? Where did this come from? I took my hair out. I'm used to taking my hair out and doing it at this time, and you didn't give me no fair warning. You just cut me cold turkey. So I didn't have nothing to do. Of course, I cried about it, but I didn't have nothing else, more to do but just suck that shit up. So I started doing hair. That was the beginning of me learning or teaching myself something that I carried on and benefited from in my future. So I taught myself how to do hair I had always had money because I always was an entrepreneur. I always knew how to make money. And at the time, my dad was also giving us a lot of money as well. So I took the money that I had, I went to the hair store, and I bought a couple of packs of braiding hair. When I was younger, we didn't have this nice braiding hair that doesn't mess with your hair, like that's antimicrobial and all of that. We didn't even have Kanekalon, I don't think, when I started doing hair. We had that little cheap orange pack that was $1 a pack, and the hair was so rough that it would cut your fingers when you braid. And that's what I had to use. Now, at that time, I did not know that my mother had narcissistic ways, and I did not know that my mother was ill mentally. I didn't know that. I thought she was normal. I thought that the way I was being treated was a normal thing in the Black household. But I never looked at her as like doing me wrong, which was crazy. But as time progressed, I realized that she had cut me cold turkey and stopped doing my hair because she knew I had the spirit to learn how to do hair, and it would benefit her later on down the line. And that's exactly what happened. So when she started trusting me and my style and my skill that I built for myself, she started employing me to be her hairstylist on a regular basis. Now, anybody that knows my mom knows that she keeps her hair done especially back when she was younger. She keeps her hair up. Every 2 weeks, she has a different hairstyle. And guess who was doing those hairstyles every 2 weeks? It was times when she would literally take her hair out and there was nothing wrong with it just because she wanted a different look. And guess what? I had to be the one that was responsible for figuring out what that new look was, consulting with her about that new look, going to the store and getting the supplies for that new look, and doing her hair for free. No incentive at all. And no, I wasn't expecting one. She's my mother, so I wasn't looking to her to give me something. But out of appreciation, come on now, I was really slaying her shit. When I evolved into being able to do more hairstyles, this is something that I did for her. When this hairstyle was popping, I was the girl to go to in Baltimore. So the intentional grooming that she put me through really put me through a lot. So let's go back to this picture. I was literally the Cinderella. I kept the house clean because that's I was responsible automatically for keeping the house clean, making sure that my little sister wasn't doing crazy stuff, and basically being eyewitness on my older sister because my older sister was doing crazy stuff. So I was my mother's little informant, kinda. But on this picture, we had got to a point in our relationship where I just started seeing her for who she was. Now, at this time, I had got really close with my boyfriend, who is now my current husband. And it was certain things that I knew in the back of my head, but I never had nobody that I could relate to, not even my sisters, because both of them are like crying for her attention and her love. If you look at the body language in this picture, my mother's like the queen head bitch, and my older sister is like, yes, I'm right behind you, just like you, baby. And my youngest sister's like, Mom, please love me. I need you to love me. And I'm on the side like, I don't like none of y'all, right? I don't want to be a part of none of y'all. And this is my receipts, bro, that I'm a chosen one. I've been through a lot. I've been treated like shit. I've been used by these people in this picture who call themselves family. I've been used and abused and then talked about and thrown away. And the sad part about it is I believe that my youngest sister right here, I believe, not the one next to my mother with on the back, but the one right here next to me. I believe that she was my ride or die, and the whole time she was just playing both sides against the middle. I have so many more stories to tell. This is just one of very many, and I'm telling my truth no matter who it hurts, because they have used my name and thrown it into the fucking dirt, pissed on it, shitted on it, picked it up, cut it up. Like they told so many lies on my name, and people believed it even though they knew my character and knew who I am, that now I'm telling my story and I don't give a fuck who it hurts. So if you're interested in my content and you want to follow along with my story, hit that like button, comment if you resonate with it, share it to help somebody else, and follow my page to follow along, basically.